everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the 49ers going up against the Falcons. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 9 matchup.
Falcons and 49ers. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms at a storybook matchup here today with an unbeaten. Let's take on a big challenger.
Well, I know the undefeated team hopes not, but I'll tell you, Jim, the other team, they're excited about getting out there and getting the chance to put that first blemish on the record. You're always looking for an edge. When you go against an undefeated team, that's a big edge for your football team.
Now, as we go to the field, it's Devin Hester back deep for the kickoff. Phil Dawson has it teed up for the opening kickoff. We're underway here. Hester's got it. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Ryan's the man in charge of the offense here today. He's on top of the list. One of the most important statistical categories in the entire league. Touchdown passes.
Size is a talent when you talk about quarterbacks in this league, and Matt Ryan every bit of 6'5", and he plays tall, stands tall. One of the reasons why he has success.
Freeman's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Falcons have it at the 29. Looking long to Julio Jones. Matt Ryan having an opportunity that time to show off his arm strength.
And why can he show that arm strength off? Because he has wide receivers that can absolutely fly and get deep. And a beautiful throw that time by Matt Ryan.
Coming to the line at the 38.
First down here after the completion. Play clock's running down.
Ryan over to Jones.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Whoop, was that a false start?
Oh, yeah, that was easy to see. Even with your bad eyes, as you get older, you can see that he moved before the snap of the ball.
First down here. Double tight end formation.
Three-step drop. Jones has got it on a pass that had some heat.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
The Falcons moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Ryan gives it up. Good for only a yard. Here's our look at the Falcons offense, starting with the offensive line. They're right up there in the top 5 when it comes to running the football, and that's not a surprise to anyone.
Second down here after that run play. They motion the receiver around to the other side. The play clock's running down. They'll go ground. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
The Falcons think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on second down. And what do? They lose a couple of yards. Now you have third and long. You better be careful in this situation.
It'll be third down. Freeman's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Scanning the field. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Drives it through for the field goal. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
The Falcons now getting ready to kick it away. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Heading on to the field now for the 49ers, quarterback Colin Kaepernick.
When you talk about dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL, one of the first names that comes off my tongue is Colin Kaepernick. The man is fast. He gets to full speed right away, and he has a dynamic throwing arm.
First down at the 21. They'll go ground. Beasley's all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Falcons with a nickel look here on defense. Kaepernick from the gun. Smith's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Collins is in on the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Hyde's handed the football. Picked up a couple that time. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once. Ball at the 47. Second and 8. Another carry here. Hyde's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Third down now.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
The 49ers come out in a bunch set. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. McDonald's got it, and a first. The Falcons defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers offense is still out there. As we get the second quarter underway.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 5 on the play.
That's second down coming up.
The Falcons lined up in the nickel. Kaepernick takes it from the gun.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Out of the gun. Kaepernick's pass will go for an incompletion.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Heaving it down the field. Intercepted. He's brought down.
With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive. Go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
Freeman's ready for the start of this drive. And so far, Phil, he hasn't posted any kind of totals we expect to see from him on the ground.
It's amazing they're winning this game. They're getting overpowered up front. The offensive line's having an awful day. That's why the running back is struggling so much to get yards. And if this continues, I promise you, they're going to lose today.
First down at the 18. Freeman's taking the handoff. Reed makes the tackle.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel. First down and 10.
Freeman's got it on the handle.
Tackle down right around the 47.
Freeman's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Coleman's in the backfield. Single back set.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Second down and 8. Toss to the outside. It's wide open. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
It's first down as they head to the line. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. First and 10. Flip to the outside.
Freeman's tackled down at the 36.
Freeman's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
Ryan's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Midway second quarter.
The defense gets a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Loss of 4 on the play.
The Falcons snap it at the 41.
All set to punt here.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner.
The 49ers' last possession ended painfully with a pick.
And I wonder how they're going to handle the football this time around, Phil.
Well, listen, I think they'll handle it a little differently, no doubt. I thought it was a bad call on the interception. It just put the quarterback and the offense in such a bad situation, and they were not able to overcome that.
And Babineau in on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 5.
Hyde's going to take the handoff now.
The 49ers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning.
Kaepernick's got it in the gun.
Looking across the middle, locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
That's reception number 2 for him.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Second down and 10.
And they're all over him for the sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down after the sack. The 49ers will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. To the ground. Searching for space to the right. This offense is going to have to do some soul searching at the half to see if they can figure out how to put some points on the board.
Boy, are they ever. They're going to do a lot of things at halftime because it was a terrible first half by the offense. I know the defense played well, but I just didn't like their plan of attack.
Hester's tackle right at the 28. Falcons are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. First down at the 28. And he's forced to the ground. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. Both the 49ers and the Falcons are not doing much on the ground, and it's easy to see why that would play into this low-scoring game. We'll have to see if either team gets it going on the ground in the second half. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Down to the middle of the first. Smith's able to get open here, and he ends up at the 49-yard line before he stopped on the play. An interception would get the defense off the field. Third down at the 16. Here the pass will be completed into coverage, and that connection will lead to a gain of 19 yards. And with that, we'll head back down to San Francisco, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Falcons defense had a strong first half performance, and here they are to begin the third quarter, once again trying to make the stop and turn things over to their offensive unit, Phil.
Anytime you have a strong first half performance, what do you look for in the second half? You've got to be alert on the defensive side, look for something that's different, but more importantly, look for that trick play, maybe a flea flicker, a double move by a wide receiver. Don't get caught in a situation like this on the defensive side.
The 49ers get a first down.
The 49ers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down at the 32. Looking at every option. McDonald makes the grab.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. He'll throw it over the middle. And that's Trufant, who almost had the interception.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Third down. The Falcons defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Kaepernick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Simpson's got it. First down. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The 49ers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
And now on first down, we'll go back to the air. Simpson's tackle right at the 35.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 60% on the day. McDonald's tackled down at the 15.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
First down here after the completion. Hyde's handed the football. Met by Reed that time.
Hyde's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
The 49ers in the full house, set now at the line. Kaepernick with the handoff. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Kaepernick from the gun. Kaepernick's off the mark there. Incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The kick is through for 3. Mid-third, and this has the makings of a memorable one as the field goal has tied the game.
It sure does. It's been exciting so far. That was a good drive by the offense, and I love the fact that this game is tied right here, right now.
And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Freeman's lined up as the single back. First down at the 31. Brings it into his body. Taken down at the 33. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
A foot race to the end zone. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. We're heading to the 4th, and partner, they look to have seized command of this game with that touchdown.
Oh, I think they have. They have seized command, Jim. They've put the pressure on the other coaching staff and the players. This is a great spot to be in.
The Falcons for the extra point.
The point after try is in the books. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. It'll be a touchback. The 49ers offense is set to take over once again. They moved the ball well last time. Right down the field they went, but they could not get it into the end zone, winding up with only a field goal.
Yeah, but their confidence has got to be high. All the good things they did. We saw some good passing, some good running, good offensive line play. I like where this offense is at right now.
press coverage all the way. Hyde's going to secure the handoff. Going to lose yards here.
It's not always about being safe on 3rd and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough first down situation.
Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. This defense sure has been impressive for the better part of 3 quarters. They've really played sideline to sideline and just know where to go with the football.
I like the way the defense is playing, but let me say this to the offense and especially the wide receivers. There is not a rule that says you can't get open. You are allowed to separate from defensive backs. They have not done that all day long here.
Hester's going to try and return this punt. He is brought down at the 49-yard line. And a run back of about 8. Navarro Bowman marching back onto the field now. And he's played a key role in this game. And really, this entire defense has been solid, even though it hasn't resulted in a lead.
Look, they're losing this game because their offense has been awful. But this defense, they are whipping some tail out there.
First down at the 49. Freeman's taking the handoff. Brought down at the 32.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. Freeman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The final quarter begins with this snap. Running room. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Falcons snap it at the 26. Lynch is there to take him down.
The game is close. It's in the 4th quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
It's 3rd down coming up. Falcons come out. Jumbo package on the field. Freeman's got it on the handoff. It's Navarro Bowman who brings him down.
The Falcons, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The wide receiver in motion. First down at the 15. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Falcons know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Outside now on the toss. It's Navarro Bowman in on the play.
When it's second and short, to me, it's a great time to get a little safe short throw, which should be wide open, or take a chance and go down the field to look to score some points. No yards picked up that time on the run.
Third down on the way.
Quick drop back.
And intercepted. Tackle's made.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
Has his target.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down at the 40. Room to work. Kaepernick's tackled down at the 45. At the 45-yard line.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
Carlos Hyde has the catch. Adams is there to make the tackle. The Falcons lead, and all you have to do is look at the turnover ratio, and that tells the story, Phil.
It sure does. And listen, everybody calls them turnovers, but let's look at this game here. I call it takeaways. They are taking the football away from the offense. What a job by the defense.
We're coming out of the 2-minute warning, and the defense is trying to preserve this game. We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. Scans the field,
And it falls incomplete.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense, to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
third down and 10. Torrey Smith with the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
They'll go for it on fourth down. Late stages. The 49ers from the 37. Pass is intercepted. Staley's there to make the stop. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on him.
The 49ers will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Freeman's lined up in a single back formation.
Second and 8.
Handoff made. Wide to the left. And that's good for only a yard or two. The 49ers stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Now looking at third down. The Falcons come to the line. First down marker is at the 48.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. Third and 6.
Takes another handoff.
Freeman's brought down after picking up 14 on the play.
Timeout defense.
Set up now at the 39-yard line. An extra tight end on the field for this one. It's now 1st and 10. Gets it again. Lynch is all over the ball carrier.
Well, Jim, and they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put 2 hands on the ball.
Falcons won in a runaway last week, Phil, and now they're going to try to win one that's going to come down to the wire.
I think all the teams in the league know when you're sharp, you're going to win the games, and that's the easy way to win. But can you find a way to win when your football team is not as sharp? We're going to find out.
He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Well, all we hear about this running back is, he gets outside. It's all about his speed. Well, not that time. It was about his power. Good job of just running through that tackle.
The Falcons break huddle and show a jumbo look. The Falcons from the 37. Freeman's going to take the handoff now.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Really good defensive play call there on 3rd down. The defense comes up to the stop. Now they give their offense a try here late in the game to win.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Well, this is another win today, and things are starting to get interesting with this undefeated streak.
Boy, it really is. You know what? Anytime in the NFL, once you get past 6 games and you're undefeated, what happens? Everybody goes, what do you think? Can they go the whole season? I don't know about that. But right now they're playing very, very well.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.